Bing bong. Yeah, that's freaking what's that? The little kid joint. Minions. Bing bong. I be saying that all the time.
That white cab driver from New York, he was like, "Bing bong, f
I
your
never
life."
seen it.
Oh yeah, that's where that shit came from, bro. It's funny as fuck.
Oh wow.
We allowed to curse?
I
Is
mean,
that all right?
technically we're not supposed to say the F word like that, but like I said, we could smoke and say the F word for now because at this point I'm not monetized, so it's not really gonna like I ain't gonna get a strike for it or anything. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, because I've been on a couple different podcasts and like interviews where I wasn't allowed to curse and I had to
Yeah,
really watch
some of them are
myself.
like that because if they're monetized or if they're like on YouTube and they're running commercials on their joint, which means that they're kind of monetized. You know what I mean? But yo, my bad. Let me
Facts.
introduce ourselves or the episode. What up, everybody? This is 570 Live, episode I believe 16. See, I kind of forgot. I don't think it's 15, even though I should have wore this on the 15 day, the Vince Carter joint. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even put two and two
Hey,
together, but I think we're 16. But yeah. Welcome to 570 Live, and this is your boy Frequency right here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
let's get it. Hey, it's your boy Frequency, right from Scranton, PA, 570. Showing love. We love this shit and we just trying to grow together. So let's
Nice.
get it.
I love that, bro. Yeah. If anyone understands growing together, it's definitely you, bro. Cause we known each other since we were jits, man, for a minute.
Shh, bro. Back when you had the little
Yeah, bro. I
curly
was telling
top
my
and I had my big ass buck
I was
teeth
telling my girl I used to have like a hair tie that I used to put in my hair, and I looked like a Guido.
while we was
Yeah,
playing basketball and
facts.
shit. Yeah.
Looking like what was that old
And
Lakers
fucking
European name? Sasha Vujacic. The machine. Yeah, he
Vujicic.
was like this little European dude that had like a headband looking type hairdo like I did, or like Paulie D, I guess you could say too. From
Facts. But I remember BJ too. Fucking y'all used
I
to ball
know,
up all
bro.
the
I
time.
miss it honestly. I haven't played basketball in like I went to the park not that long ago and like shot a couple baskets, but like that's not playing basketball to me. I used to run full court every day, like
Mm,
30 games, so it ain't the
facts,
same.
bro.
But yeah, what up, everybody? Let's wait for a couple more people to come in so I can say what up. What up, Cuzzo? What up, Rage?
I hope everybody doing good. I hope everybody having a great fucking
Yeah, for
day.
real. It's a nice day too, bro. The weather is beautiful.
And I hope everybody had a beautiful
Oh
Mother's Day
yeah,
yesterday
I had
too.
a good one with my girl had a good one. I was just there for the ride.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's Mother's Day and Father's Night,
Exactly.
you know?
Way I look at it is, if you do good on Mother's Day, then you get twice on Father's Day.
Right? You know, as long as you keep them happy, they'll remember that
Facts.
shit.
I try. But yeah, what up, Daryl? What up, Rage? You're. But yeah, I know we were just talking about the venue that you're kind of like promoting just because like it's kind of like a home venue for you too. You said it's a studio too.
Yeah, we have the studio set up in here. Like we got the mic and shit inside the office. But yeah, it's the Keystone Stage. It's going on right
Oh
now. I
yeah,
don't know if you can
I
kind
just
of
heard
hear
like
it.
a mic rumble.
Yeah, like it's actually going on right now. Like right outside the office, they're doing like the
Ah,
open mic out
what?
there. Like they got a whole stage, bro. Like the
Bro,
speakers are to the ceiling.
and
Like
it's
it's
an
chill.
elephant.
Like it's an actual stage though too,
Wait,
my nigga. Like you're actually above the crowd. Like you're
that's
chilling.
dope because the reason why I say it's an elephant. What up, Daryl? The reason why I say that is because oh wow,
It's so rare to see something like
not
that in
just that,
Elephant.
but Oliphant's kind of away from everything. Like I lived out there for like a half a year or so, but I've always been in and out the area because my grandfather used to live in German. So I've been in and out of the
Word.
area, and I don't know. It's just like a cool, chill place, like out of the way in my mind. You know what I mean? It's away from everything. So like, if people come, they're like strictly coming to like have a good experience rather than start beef or you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, facts, bro. Facts, bro. I tell everybody up here when they come up and try to perform, bro. I'm like, a cheerleader. I'll cheer you on the whole way. Like
Facts.
I'll dead ass make you feel like a rock star, and I like doing that for people. You know, lifting them
Oh
up
yeah.
because at the end of the day, people have bullshit happening all week. If every Monday you could come here and get like made to feel like a rock star, you're gonna have an
Hell
awesome
yeah.
week.
There was actually there was a venue that was I believe, where was it at, in Carbondale actually, that is probably similar to that, but it was called, you ever been to it? It's called Lyrics. You ever performed there?
Oh nah, I haven't
Nah, it's
seen that
not
yet.
anymore. It was
I was gonna
back in the
say
day.
there's one at the rail yard, Old Kildare's.
Okay.
There's an open mic there on Thursday
Oh
nights.
word. So you be going there. You said something about the V spot, but
Yeah, the V spot is on Tuesday
and
nights,
they
and
do.
then Monday night
Well,
we
I
got
know
it here.
you're. I don't even know if they consider you a rapper. Do they look at you as a rapper, or do they look at you as like a pop star rap? Like,
They call me more like a punk
okay,
rocker. I guess you would
with
say.
bars,
Like literally,
because
I
you got
changed
bars,
up.
nigga. Let's not sell yourself short of that.
Well, no, yeah, I try though. Like at the end of the day, you know, it's growing from what we used to be
Yeah,
because back when I first started rap, I actually talked to your brother a lot about that when I was first starting to rap. He liked that I didn't used to
yeah,
curse. I didn't used to curse a lot to get my point across. Like I used to try to be more intricate, and he was like, you know, that's some unique thing to do. And I used to always try to do that, but then I started dumbing down my raps
hmm
because it just,
the wave.
I
That's the
mean, we was
wave.
getting older, like the money wasn't showing
hmm
for it. And then the second I dumbed down my music and I made a wave, like now I'm actually making some money. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like
yeah. But the thing is that you dumbed. I wouldn't even say you completely dumbed it down. I get what you mean by dumbing down, but just like you made it more
I found a new
simple.
way to give people me.
Yeah.
You know, I found a new way to give people me in a way that also makes them bob their
Facts.
head instead of me having to make people think all
Exactly.
the
I feel like
time.
you simplified it. That was it. You said the same things, but just in a simpler
Exactly.
way for people to understand it more. It could get away from us sometimes because as rappers, you really try to come up with the illest punchlines or the illest this, and that you stepped away from that and you just kind of took on the artist persona rather than, it doesn't matter really what the beat is, but you just went something that kind of reflected who you are now at this moment in time.
1000%, bro.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody that's why it's frequency because I'm free to tap into other frequencies and whatever sound I want to emit out of that speaker, it will come out. Like I will make it happen. I have rock songs, I have country songs, I have punk rock songs, I have like pop songs, like full pop that sound like on some Ed Sheeran shit.
I have
Like
to
I
hear
got
that
so
one.
much in the
I
cut. Yeah, bro, I got so much stuff in the cut that
I've
it's not even
actually
funny,
heard.
bro. Like, and I was writing all the time
Yeah,
in
I heard.
jail.
Oh, you wrote them back then. You said.
Yeah, I wrote a
Yeah.
lot in jail. Jail actually where I changed my style because new people coming in was like, "Yo, did you hear about this guy? Did you hear about that guy?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know shit." And while I was in jail, the rap, you know, in 2017 and 18, the rap game
Yeah.
fully changed. Like that was a real big turning point for emotion to
Yeah.
come through.
Yeah.
You know, like instead of everybody trying to have lyrics, like you had people like
Juice.
Takashi giving the angry people something to
Yeah.
yell about. You had XXX giving kids something to yell about. You had Ski Master
Yo.
Slump God. You had
Ski Mask
You
Slum
had
God's
Juice
that
World.
dude right there. Shout out to Ski Mask for real, for real.
Yeah, bro. Like, and even some that are like lesser known but are just as big names, like
Oh
Joey
yeah.
Badass, Capital
Or
Steez. Like, you feel me? Flatbush
whatchamacallit?
Zombies, the Underachievers.
I need some kind of substance. What's his name? The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, 03 Greedo.
It's like
Oh man,
yeah.
I just got chills talking about my guy. Shout out to my guy 03 Greedo. I think maybe, have you heard of him, or was that the guy that I sent you? I was like, yo, bro, you
Yeah,
love
nah,
him.
I like Greedo. Fucking, I had heard a song with Greedo and
Oh
Shoreline
yeah, yeah.
Mafia.
I know exactly.
Yeah, Trap
Yeah.
House.
He has a song with Uzi too, I believe. Speaking of, Uzi was one of the same
Yeah, bro.
people that brought
Yeah,
that wave. Uzi, Juice World. You know, ain't nothing. See, this is where like people get mixed up because as like our age group, it's like you're either in between. You're either like for the young people, which is like that wave. That wave is kind of like a younger wave compared to our age group, where it's more like like
yeah,
you call it boom bap rap. We stick to that old school kind of like type of rap, but there's a difference between hating on it and genuinely understanding it and and like I don't know. I like a lot of the newer stuff, but it did take me a while before
Bro,
I
I
did.
honestly, yeah, that's what it is. It took a while for me to like that shit, bro. Like I did not like Lil Peep, Juice World, all that. Like I dead ass was like, man, this
This
sucks.
is
Turn it off.
corny. It's
And
sad.
then at one point, I was drunk and I was at my boy's house, and he started rapping, bro. And every line he said was hitting my heart on some real
Yeah.
shit. And I was like, bro, that's you? Like you made that? He's like, no, that's Juice World. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That guy that like sings about shadows in his room and
With the
shit. He's
purple
like,
hair.
yeah, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro. He's like, bro, give Juice World his props. Like, give him his flowers, bro. Let me put you onto some
Yeah.
songs. Yo, by the end of the night, I was a Juice World fan, bro. I was sitting there crying my eyes out, and I no longer wanted to rap how I used to, because I used to rap for showing
Yeah, I know
off.
what you mean.
Like, I never rapped how I really felt. I used to rap just to show that I was the nicest in the room. Like, that's
Wordplay.
what was fun about it to me. That's why I never really took it that serious to try to get signed, because for me it was just showing who was the best at the party, like just fucking around with raps as
Yeah.
a kid. And now in my 30s, I'm actually like doing something with my music and shit. Like, and I'm actually putting it out there because I'm expressing myself for the
Yeah, you're
first
actually
time.
being you yourself.
Bro, there was one of my cousins actually. He hurt me. He hurt my pride back in like freaking
Mm.
2013 or something. He was like, "Bro, you one of the nicest rappers I know, but I can't relate to you.
Mm.
You say
I've
nothing
gotten something like
you
that
say nothing
before.
that's relatable." And I was like, "Damn, bro." And now he can't get enough of the music that I put out. He's like, "Bro, like I feel every song." And I'm like, "Yo, that coming from you is such a fucking
Yeah, it's
like just a
humble.
blessing, a compliment that lets me know like I did
What
something."
up, What up, G Lyrical? But
When you can turn around non-believers, bro. I've had people that like only country. I had people that only like rock and roll be like, "Yo, I fucks with your
that's dope
songs."
as hell. Hey, what up, Cuzzo? Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, right when you were going on that, I had something in my head. It was about what you were saying. Oh, with like, it's like the new eras of music. It's either like what you do, like that pop rap. I call it personally. What I call it is like it's like Drake, and like that's the same category. Juice World. I call that hip hop. Because in my mind, it's still deprived from rap in a way. You know what I mean? Even though it's rock
Yeah,
too,
it is.
but it's still like the lyrical content. Even country's like that now. If you hear some country music now, that joint have bars in it, bro. Like straight bars,
Country pop is country pop is getting
bro.
big.
Next level. Like I never thought I'd ever listen to a song and be like, "Yo, this is all right." The one song that everyone knows that's like more of like that people would know is that one with Nelly. What's it called? Nelly's on it.
Oh, with Tim
No,
McGraw
no,
back in the
that
day.
one too. But maybe it's not. It's a newer track actually. It's on the radio
Oh,
all the
I don't know
time.
it then.
And then there's this other
All right.
guy that's like a rap. He's like rock or rap. Yeah, I
Kane
think
Brown.
that's it. He has a
Kane
song with
Brown. Yeah,
what's his name? My guy, Kevin Gates. He has a track with Kevin
he did a
Gates.
song. He did a song with Marshmello too. He's crazy because the thing about Kane Brown is he used to try to be a rapper, and then he went to country, and now he went from country to pop, and he's slowly making his way into
That's
rap.
crazy, bro. And he's old. He's an older head.
Yeah, he's like in his early
All
30s.
right.
Yeah.
Oh no, man. Maybe that's not the same guy. The guy I'm talking about is like, I think he's country, like all the way. I can't think of his name. Somebody gave me like a list to look at. He was like, "Yo, bro, check out these artists because like it'll blow your mind because of how crazy and country is becoming like rap." He's like, "You'll see," because I was like, "Bro, I'll never like country's just not me." You know what I mean? He was like, "Nah, bro, I'm telling you."
There's this dude named Upchurch. Upchurch is a country rapper. He's from Georgia, like the
Yeah, I think
backwoods of
that might.
Georgia, and he's a
Is he an
white boy
old
that's
head?
nasty.
Nah, probably not.
I
This
think
guy
so.
I'm talking about is
He's
old.
like in his.
But
I don't know, not
but
that old. Then.
anyways, on that tip, it's either that people do like your style of music or they drill. It's like no in between anymore, bro. It's either drill.
Bro, I do not want no beef. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. I don't want to go to no function and have my fans worry about some bullshit going down. Like I want everybody to just have a good, great time. Like, can't we all just
Someone
stop
get
the
hurt
bullshit? Like,
only
and
because
start
it's mosh
stop puffing
pitting,
our chest.
right? That kind of energy.
Like,
The
I
only
mean, don't. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like everybody wants to puff their chest and be like the biggest and the baddest. You can have that title, man. Go ahead. I'm just trying to be the funnest and
Yeah,
the
I hear
wildest.
that. I like being in the middle. I'm a mellow person that's in the middle. I like some of my gutter stuff, but I also like that side too, where it's like pop and it's like you got to kind of be that kind of person to be in that and to be able to navigate in both worlds. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Because
That's real
like I
shit.
definitely know a lot of drill rappers out in Scranton right now, where I'm like, yo, bro, like it's starting to come through for like the city, like for real. Like we got like at least 5 rappers that I would consider drill or drill like that are really opening my eyes. Like, wow, they're that was hot. Like, and it's not that it's just hot. It's not that it's just hot. The production is fire. Um, they have
Facts.
good visuals. You know what I mean? Like they have the whole package in my mind. You know, so I feel like once you start getting that, it's a whole different level. You know what I mean? With you finally got your visuals. You got your cameraman now, and that's another reason why you're starting to pop too, because people want to see the artist. If you don't have a video of you, why are people are just gonna be like, oh well, I don't. They can't relate.
No, yeah, that's facts, bro. And the crazy part about it is that the way I met my cameraman, who is now my brother,
Paul.
um, bro, yeah, we was just my boy Paul Davis. He runs PFD Media, and then I own Freak Show Entertainment. So I got my own company. He had his own company. I help people get shows. I help you get booked. I help you be able to promote your stuff, and I show you how to sign up for ASCAP, BMI,
Yeah,
things like that,
nice.
so that you can actually get your royalties
Nice.
up. And like when I perform at open mics, I get paid for
Facts.
that.
As you should.
Like all I have to, as long as it's a registered venue, like the V Spot and the Rail Yard, and we're actually working here on ASCAP, bro, I'll be able to get paid from here because I just have to go in and put that it was an original song performed by me, and I'll get my royalties for that because the venue is actually
Yeah,
certified through
that's what
ASCAP
a
or
lot of
BMI.
artists out here got to realize. Once you get that business side tightened up, bro, there's real money to be made. I'm not saying off of streaming. Streaming's really not like the reason why Tech Nine got his bread up so fast, who is God at this independent shit, is because of
Yeah,
performing. You know what I mean? Yeah, he lucked out being where he's from, you know, and he ran into a lot of people. Plus, he had a multimillionaire who started strange music with him. But before all that, he was just a kid rapping out of Kansas City. You know,
Kansas
he
City.
got
Yeah,
signed to E3, which was Quincy Jones's, I think, nephew, and that's where he kind
yeah,
of got put onto a lot of different people. But just the point that like he started doing all that, he ran into the Juggalos, he started performing at the Gathering, and people always take that as like, oh, he's a Juggalo. Like, nah, he's just cool with them because he could see their vision. There ain't nothing like
yeah. Facts.
I don't know. It's hard to explain to some people,
There's enough room, bro, for everybody to have elbow space at the
bro.
table. Like that's what people don't understand. Like there's billions of people on this planet,
Exactly.
and if you get a million people to spend $1, you're a
Exactly,
millionaire.
bro. You can't even say it any more clear. And if you can get 3 million people to stream your song, you're gonna make a little penny, especially if you own the whole song. You know what I mean? Shout out to LJ
Yeah,
and
bro, I paid
Noops.
$1,000. I paid $1,000 for my Lucy in the Sky beat just so I could own the
Yeah,
whole
as you
damn thing.
should, bro, because that song's dope and it has potential to be redistributed again as a single where it could blow up.
Thank you, bro. I seriously
I like
appreciate
Sailor
that.
Moon too, and I like whiskey. Not called what's it?
Whiskey
Whiskey. I almost
kisses.
said whiskey dick. I don't know why. No,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
Nigga needs some
I
shots right now. He want to get drunk.
don't drink like that
Nah,
anymore.
but yeah, bro, my bad. I didn't ever finish telling you. But yeah, the way me
Oh
and
yeah,
Paulie
yeah.
met, I just walked into somebody's house that I knew, and he was just chilling there. And I said a couple jokes, and he was laughing and shit. And then he ended up saying some jokes, and I was like, yo, we like minded, like in our comedy. So then we had a whole convo, and I was like, yo, you a cool ass dude. You want to go hiking with me tomorrow? I'm thinking about just going hiking up in Dunmore and smoking some blunts in the woods. He's like, yeah, I love hiking. We literally went into the woods and we was chilling, and then he pulled out his camera, started snapping pictures and stuff. And I'm like, oh
You do
shit, bro, like
photography?
you got a professional ass camera. And he's like, oh yeah, I got a whole company, bro. He pulled out a card, gave it to me, and I was like, bro, you know I'm a rapper. He's like, nah, I did not know that. I was like, word, we got to start fucking with each other. And this was at the end of 2019. Oh, no, this was May of 2020. And then ever since then, we were inseparable. Like by the end of 2020, we had already, been to fucking Colorado. We were in Boston. We were in Philly performing. We ended up doing like podcasts in Ohio. My name ended up getting heard out in fucking Atlanta. I was like, get out of here.
Awesome.
Like we ended up going to a show that we ended up paying like one of the time slots for like coast to coast showcase. So we ended up actually going to Atlanta, and one of the people there was like, oh shit, yeah, Frequency, I heard of you. And I was like, what?
That's crazy.
Like
what? That's like what, 7 states away or something?
Yeah, bro. I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's like 10 states down.
Makes you feel good inside, I bet.
It really did, bro, because I was like, yo, there's no fucking way, like, you heard of us. And my cameraman, my brother Paulie, like, his eyes were blown and, like, his mind was just gone. And I was just like, bro, we were two dudes that the world, like, gave up on, essentially, and turned its back on. And we never thought we was going to be shit. And here we are in fucking Atlanta in front of a bar with people that, like, never even met, but they know us.
For real. If that ain't inspiration for somebody to actually chase their dreams, I don't know what is, because that, like,
bro, I can't stop. You can't stop either, bro, because there's stuff inside of your head that no one else has like went through to be able to word it how you word it. So your words specifically might get somebody's life saved one day. So you owe it not only to yourself but to fans and future fans and people in the same struggle that you've been in, to let them know, like, hey, it's okay. It's gonna get better. Like, it's okay to not be okay. Like, but we can shine.
Facts. There's a place.
Bro, I've had people call me up and just be like, yo, I broke up with my girl and whiskey kisses got me through it. I was like, what? Like, this is crazy. Like, when I get messages, people telling me like, yo, I heard your song come up on my Spotify. Like, I fucking love it, bro. Like, please keep doing your shit. Don't stop. Like, I'm just like, flabbergasted. I have no words. I can't speak because I myself am a black sheep piece of shit who was never supposed to amount to anything. And now I'm helping people's lives and people's mentals.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, it's scary and beautiful to me.
I wouldn't say all that extra. I wouldn't say that, but I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying that
you pretty much mean that they kind of left you for dead. Like, no one expected anything from you, and here you are inspiring people to change their lives or helping them through a moment in their lives. I get what you mean, for sure. What up, bro?
Yeah, it was crazy.
BJ, shout out, bruh. He's watching.
Hey, we got to go play basketball sometime soon. See, that nigga still got his moves.
I know, right? Bro, it's probably been him.
That nigga BJ was a torpedo on the court.
Yo, he had the hops, yo. It was him and Jeremy pretty much played.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
At Weston, man.
You look up and that nigga's already on the other end of the court, bro. That was cheap to have him on your team.
They used to call him Socks because he used to always wear mad long socks. What up, Calf? Here. Speaking of Calf, I'm gonna get you up soon, Calf. I'm thinking next week, bro. I got you. But and what up, Darwin? What up, my guy? I actually want to get him up here too. Darwin's he's like going into politics right now. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, yo, he was running for mayor. I ended up chilling with him last year, seeing him a little bit. Like, that's what's up, bro. I was happy for him. Like, that's what I mean. A lot of us are just coming up and actually making something of ourselves, and this is just beautiful, bro.
Is that it seems like it's because we're at that age now where we're all kind of putting it together. You know what I mean? Maybe some people get it together before us. I don't know. I can't talk for other people because I know there's some kids I went to school with that kind of already had their life all planned out. That maybe they had money or I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say no name, but I'm just saying you get what I mean.
Yeah, bro. But a lot of us were products of our environment, though, man. Like, you feel me? Like, I didn't get taught how to balance a checkbook, but I could tell you how to split an ounce.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I feel that 100%. I know exactly what you mean, bro. I was so good at dealing because I'm so good. Like, I'm good at math, so I was good at putting them numbers together. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened that way, but.
It added up.
Exactly. But yeah, like, I really believe that Scranton it has way more to it than people think. Like, we really do have a lot of talent out here that needs to be exposed because
there's potential, bro.
It's more than potential in my eyes. I really believe that we have something special out here, but it's just getting the it don't even have to be the industry. It just has to be like a major company to shift their focus here for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? What up, Tim?
Well, not that, man. It's the coming
Yeah, no, that's
together.
a fact.
It's the
And
unconditional
the hate
support. You
needs to
know,
go.
it's helping people. It's helping people no matter what. And because once,
Once we
all
come
right, like
together,
I
there's
seen
no way to
Gusta
stop
Savage. He
us.
was on PA Live. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro. Like I seen Gusta Savage doing this thing. He was on PA Live and shit. Shout out to him. And I was like, bro, like that's beautiful. You know, I like to see that shit. G Lyrical doing his thing with the
yeah,
grind mode
facts.
ciphers, like, you know. And then once I heard you had your podcast, I was like, yo, like a lot of like musicians and artists and Scranton are finally like, you know, getting past the hate, getting past the bullshit, and realizing we each have our own individual fan
Facts,
base. If we bring our shits
bro.
together, bro, we
Ain't no one
up.
stopping us
We
if
up.
we do that. There ain't no stop. I literally just made a post. Like I tagged you in a post, and then I was just thinking, and I made a post right after. I was just like, bro, if you ain't helping me on my like road right now, like not even just helping me. If I ain't helping you, help me. Then what the hell are we doing? Like I don't need to be around you because at the end of the day, I need to be around like-minded people who actually care and actually have
Big
something to
facts.
lose now. You know what I'm saying? I have kids now and all that, but I have to be around people that actually really want to make something out of themselves. Whether it's music, whether it's producing, whether it's shooting videos, whether it's podcasting, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? I like entertainment, so that's my space. Whether it's entertainment or you know what I'm saying, whether it's whatever I'm doing, because I still work on music. I'm actually releasing a single soon, so yeah,
Hey,
it was kind of like random. I actually was showing Janus LJ, actually showing him like Distro Kid is mad easy. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, it's so easy. I literally before I even messaged you back released a song. Then he's like, oh word. So I literally just released a song to show him it was that easy. But I don't know if that was a great idea.
facts.
Now I actually kind of gotta promote it and all that, or I'll feel like
And
yeah.
follow up.
So now, or I'll feel like I messed up the opportunity. Actually, shout out to Max Rambo, some call him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He be on me like, yo, bro, you gotta release something now. You got people watching you now. You know what I mean? I like the shot. Like a lot of people, like the artists that I brought on, have been really like putting even more of it. Like I already have a battery in my back because I already feel like we all should be somewhere further along in our careers, but they just actually add more juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's gonna work. I'm telling you, you're gonna get it. It's all gonna come together. What up, Ron? Here. What up?
Yo, it really
Jeff
is,
Decker just
bro.
said, what up?
As long as you, a lot of people got to remember, man. Like the hard work comes before the
Facts.
congratulations. Like a lot of people want the prize without putting in
Exactly.
that hard knuckle dragging work. Like you know, and it's entitlement. You
Hmm.
know, a lot of us feel entitled. Like if I wanted to do it, I can get it. Like, but it's like okay, so
Yeah,
then go
for
get it.
real. Bro.
Like when I got out of jail, like when I was in jail, the thing that made me change is I saw two young cats come in, and I was in my rack trying to read a book, and they was like, "Yo, bro, what you get locked up for this time?" He was like, talking about his shit. The other one was like, you crazy, bro? That shit wild. Like they was laughing it up, like it was cool to be in
Yeah, that's the
jail,
mind
bro.
frame.
And in that instant, in my heart, like something hit me, and I dropped my book, and I was like, is that how stupid I sounded when I was younger? Getting locked up, meeting friends on the weekends in jail,
Right.
thinking it
Like,
was so
oh, damn,
cool.
you made
Like,
it,
oh, what you
bro?
get locked up
You
for
made
this
it?
time? Like, man, how like I don't know. I just feel that I got a late start in life, and now that I do got a battery in my back as well, like I owe it to people to be able to put
Yeah,
on.
facts.
Like
Yeah, I
somebody's
heard
trying to
it.
knock.
Nah,
Sorry,
you're
my bad.
good.
Somebody was trying to knock in the office. Like, fuck them.
Well, Jeff Decker said, what up?
Yo, what's good, Jeff? Yeah, I was standing out front of his shop for like an hour trying to get that nigga.
Yo, he
Like,
got the grill store now,
I was
too.
like, bro, I'm here. I
Oh,
need
that's
my
what you're doing.
grills.
Yeah, I thought you meant his pawn shop.
Nah, yeah, I've been slacking. Fucking, I had grills made by him the end of last year. The end of last year, and I only owe like 600 on him left. But I've been slacking, bro. I haven't paid nothing in like 4 months, five
I
months.
doubt he was gonna say all that on here. But yeah, Had to get
Hey
something.
man, like I told you, I got
Yeah, I
nothing
feel
to
that.
hide. Like I really don't. Like I feel no shame in my game. Like at the end of the day, all that money that I was using has gone to promotion, has
Exactly.
gone to the betterment of the stage, has gone for our equipment. Like like I'm actually in the works with this designer
Bro,
Damier Lagagine.
that logo
Like
is straight fire, bro. With the
yeah,
Greek key.
bro,
Look at my
these
earrings.
two little lions. These two lions right here are actually 10 carat,
What?
bro.
And they what? They got red
Like
in the eye?
yeah, they got Swarovski rubies, bro.
Bro, you
Like he
gotta send
got
a link to that. And how much is it? Only $30? Oh, 220.
$30,
Holy Jesus Lord.
bro. And I'm working with him to come out with like an
Really?
FSM Damier line, so that we could actually be doing this shit together. Cause I already got my own
He's
clothing line, and we coming out with the
that
joggers soon, and we already got the hats and the
that
shirts.
what's it, what would it be called? Clothing brand is around here, or is it you met him online?
Yeah, well, he's no, I met him in New York. He's trying to start coming out here, so we're gonna start having some of his clothes down here at the Keystone Stage.
Where Oh, and Jeff said he'll see you. He said my bad. Tell him I said my bad. He said this week he got you.
I love Jeff, man. Jeff's a
Yeah,
great dude.
facts.
At the end of the day, like he'll work with anybody, and I really appreciate that man's
What'd you get?
patience.
What kind of grill you get?
I got fangs up top with rubies in them, so it looks like bloody
Yeah,
fangs. And then at the bottom, the bottom one says Freak, FREEQ with an exclamation point, and it's gold with the raised lettering on
oh,
the
that's
bottom,
fire.
and then the rubies on the
That's
top.
fire. Oh yeah, I definitely got to see that when you get that. But
Yeah, bro, I can't fucking wait.
what was I gonna talk to you about?
I'm also trying to get some custom work, some more.
What top or what? Wait, you got a top and bottom? You just said right, or just the
No, no, yeah,
canines?
I got the top and the bottom, but I need some
Oh,
more
word.
custom work.
Yeah, man. It's not bad when you're getting like certain like he was telling me when I last seen him, like, yo, bro, you don't only have to get diamonds, bro. Like you can get rubies, you can get like opals, all of that, bro. Like all that different type of stuff. I'm into all that.
Facts, bro. I want to get some cubic zirconium ones, like with the purple fake diamonds.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck if they fake diamonds, bro. Them shits will still
I don't
shine.
think
Like that's what I'm talking
Takashi
about.
69.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
don't
Like,
think that he those real first grills that he had when he was pop like on what's the name of his first video? Gumbo. He I
yeah,
doubt that those
Gummo.
were real diamonds. I doubt.
Bro, I don't need real diamonds. Like I just like the look of it. You feel me? I
Yeah,
want the look
facts.
without having to pay that much. And I don't mean the look that's like fake
Yeah.
it till you make it. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so on, like
facts.
I'm jeweling. Nah, I'll let you know it's cubic zirconia if you ask me. I'm not the type to try to flash like I got
Yeah,
stainless steel
facts,
rings
bro.
on. Like the only thing
I got these
that's
because
on me
they were
that's worth
nice.
something is I got this watch. That's the only thing that's nice. Fucking this was a gift. This was a gift when Columbia was trying to
Oh,
sign me,
word.
and I said
That's what's
no.
up. They gave you a watch? Hey.
Yeah, bro, they was trying to talk to me to this whole fucking thing. Like they had the chain, like oh frequency. They was really trying to
Yeah, you know
entice me,
how it
bro. They was trying to
is.
reel me in. Everything looked pretty, my
The
nigga. But
numbers weren't
when I
right.
took that shit to the lawyer, nah, he was like, no, bro, for 50,000. He was like, no. He's like, no, I'll slap the shit out you. You sign this. My own lawyer told me he'll slap the shit out of me if I signed it.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. Because you know how these record labels get down.
And actually, I saw LJ at a show, and that was when I was about to get signed. And I had told him, I had showed him the watch and everything too. Um, but yeah, bro, like shit ended up falling out with that. So I went independent. I was like, nah, they ain't trying to pay me enough. But now with DJ Gordo, he's trying to get me in front of Universal.
Bro, Universal actually seems like the right move for you. Just because of the artist on it, it seems like it would be more of your home. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm wild, so I just love that shit. Like I feel like my dream home. I'm not even gonna front. Is
Bro,
strange
I was
music.
about to say that, but I didn't want to I didn't know. Yeah, Tech's your favorite rapper too, right? Facts.
Yeah, he's my
So, yeah,
favorite
you already
rapper.
know. That just fits your bill completely. Well, damn, whoever's in the background's going ham. Yeah,
Somewhat.
some light, but yeah, strange music really fits like your personality, bro. You really, but at the same, Tech is looking for like different type of artists, so you actually would fit the bill, bro. Imagine being on like a track like Fragile with Tech, bro. Like what? Oh
Bro, send me the link. What's up? Where I sending my music at?
facts. What
Like,
up, KP? I gotta find a way to get KP on. I'm missing him Friday.
yeah, shout out to KP doing his own
Yeah,
podcast
word.
too.
I guess he stopped doing it for now, but he was giving me some tips and stuff to look out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, this, and that. And like, if he's watching, he'll be like, yo, Vic, turn your mic up a little bit. So, shout out to
That's what's
KP.
up though. That's good shit. Like that's how it's
Where he's always
supposed to
been like
be.
family.
Like you
All
feel
of us
me?
always been like family because we've known each other for so damn long. It's like we're all cousins and we've known each other for 20 years, bro.
Yeah, bro. Our names, like there wasn't a place I couldn't go where I wouldn't hear y'all names when it came to rap. Like you, BJ, fucking KP. Like there was nowhere I'd be able to go. Like Il Ray even, fucking. And now I'm hearing new names. You know, like I'm hearing Quells. I got told to check out Quells the God. I don't know exactly who he is. I think I met him. I think I met him like back in
Yeah, I heard of
2013 or
him.
something like that.
I think he lived.
But yeah, if somebody told me to check out for Quells.
I heard Augusta Savage. I heard he was dope too.
freaking
You just mentioned him.
Yeah, Gusta Savage doing good. He was actually on PA Live. He just came out with an album and shit. Like I'm seeing him everywhere. Actually, it's funny as shit because the other day I was at Doctor Strange catching the late showing, and him and his girl was in the theater, and he was like, "Yo, oh my God, it's Frequency!" And I turned around like, "Who the fuck?"
Oh, shout out Ray here.
Like, yeah, he was fucking with me and shit. Wait, who in here? Oh, I can't see who's in here. That's all you can see.
Ray Kuiper. I forget his rap name. What's Ray's
what's up,
rap
Ray? I just
name?
brought up El Ray.
Yeah,
Il Ray the
yeah,
Menace.
I love that rap name.
And now I think he's just going by. Now I think he's just going by Il Ray.
I heard.
Yo, he got this song, man, that I keep telling him to put out called "She's a Devil."
Yo,
And this nigga just,
talking
oh my
about
God, it's a fire.
somebody that could just rap, like spit bars all day. He's another one of them.
Yeah, El Ray, bro. That's what I mean. Like there was certain names around the city when we was all growing up in high school and even after. Like if you brought up rap, there was always like a top 10 list of scram.
Speaking of one, Fresh. Remember Fresh? He was actually hot back in the day. Fresh. He's light skinned brother. I think he's from East Side. I can't remember whose brother he is. He has his brothers, like we know his brothers, but I can't think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Johnny Smith.
Who's Johnny Smith? That's his brother.
Ain't that
like Chris?
Yeah, ain't
John?
that you know Chris and them and Johnny and Anthony.
They all rap. Well, Anthony and what's his name rap? I see them all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say and Johnny's always rapping. What was Johnny's like rap name in high school? I remember that nigga was Nasty, and then Julian Johnson used to rap too.
Yeah, they're a little older. I probably know them, but I probably can't remember them if they're not around anymore.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You're good, bro, because you know my brother. I was always in the mix with y'all.
Yeah, I forgot I'm like 33, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're 30. I'm 28, so technically, yeah. Wait, your birthday already went by this year?
No, it's coming up 4th of July.
Oh, you're a Cancer too. That's right. Well, I think we did reestablish that. That's why
I'm in that's why I'm an emotional.
Well, I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer, but I'm born on the cusp. I got Gemini traits too. That's probably why I'm crazy.
Oh, that Gemini shit is...
Think about it. A Cancer and a Gemini. First off, Cancers are already like two personalities. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm Mikado the Moon God. That's why I named it, because I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, yo, cancers are the type to fucking shoot you and then cry
like,
that they
yo,
shot
bro,
you.
I didn't want to kill him,
they
bro.
felt bad about
I didn't want to kill him. He came to me, bro. I had to shoot him.
Yo, that's big facts, yo. Because I told somebody that I was joking around, and I was like, nigga, I'm the type that I'll cry to Moana. And let somebody try my family, I'll still blow their head off.
Don't speak bad. No one better speak bad about Moana, bro. On gang.
On gang,
bro.
Maui,
I ain't even in the gang, but on gang, dog. I swear.
Yeah, nah.
Now I be watching Moana way too much. I know all the words now because my kids. So shout out to Moana,
bro.
And shout out to The Rock.
Moana, Encanto. Like, we don't talk about Bruno.
I don't think
they got all that shit, yet. Bro. I can't get that shit out of my head.
I like the Mexican one with it's like the Day of the Dead. Yeah, Coco. That's my joint too.
I'm a big ass kid, bro. Like you can't ask me no nerdy or kitty shit. Like I'll know it.
For real, bro. It's
I got
like
Naruto tatted on my
SpongeBob too,
forehead,
bro.
bro.
SpongeBob. We all know all SpongeBob stuff.
I got Harry
Oh, you got
Potter over
Harry Potter
here.
now? I didn't even know you got that. You still be going to George?
Yeah, I got the.
You still going to
Wait, what's
George?
up? Yeah,
Yeah,
George
facts.
Kramer. He's the
He's
one
the
who
one that
does
did
my
it.
shit.
He did that. Shout out George. I want to get him up here too, but actually I have Tommy Hazelton coming on Wednesday. I had to get him, bro. I had
See,
to get Tommy. He's always been like my favorite artist out here. Freak, right? That's what it says. Freak on your lip.
what in my lip? It
Oh,
says "Speak
speak
no
no evil.
evil."
That's right. Remember I told you I wanted to get something similar behind my ear when I was a kid. I want to get you can't catch what you can't see behind my ear.
Mm,
Something like
that's fire. Niggas still
I
get that
will
shit.
eventually. I need to get a lot new ink, bro. I gotta get a lot of cover ups too from tattoos, and I gotta finish my sleeves. I've been slacking a little bit. That was the last tattoo I got, which was by George on my neck.
Okay, word.
570.
Oh
Yeah, you
shit,
never
that
seen
shit
that?
fire. The Electric City symbol.
Uh,
Oh shit.
yeah, you know my whole neck's 570. I got
Ah,
570
that shit,
here.
bro.
I got Interstate 81 here.
Yeah, I think you was the first nigga I knew with the star
Yeah,
and the
yeah, but
570.
I know someone else that got 570 on his. I already told him that he's another person I knew. Danny Piranha got it on his arm. He got it through. I forget who he went to. I think he went to Spider Man's on Boulevard when it was around, and he got
Word.
570. And I was like, bro, I always wanted to get it. What up, Unc? But yeah, I just got my whole neck, and then I don't know. I don't even think I could put anything else Scranton on. What else Scranton can I put on my neck? Interstate 81, 570, and I think I'm just gonna
A train.
right a train,
a
right?
town train.
That's going around, or just the sky. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely need to get more ink, bro. I actually could do my own ink. I got like tattoo machines everywhere in my house, but
That's fire,
I
bro.
don't
That's
know.
what's
I'd
up.
rather just get my girl to learn it, cause like I don't know. Like, I kind of wanted to for a while, but then I was like, nah, I'd rather just get them done. I know it's weird, but
For real. I'm about to get my ears gauged. I'm about to get my nose pierced.
what are you gonna
I'm
get here?
getting loyalty and respect. I'm getting loyalty and respect where my beard
Mm.
is. So that way when I shave, it ain't on some
Oh,
baby face
word.
shit. And then also on my left side over here, I'm getting a missing puzzle piece. And the puzzle piece is gonna be down here by like my cheek, and then up top is gonna look like there's a galaxy
Oh,
inside
that's
of my
pretty
skull.
damn cool. Who's doing that?
Like because
George?
since I'm yeah, I'm gonna have George do it. But yeah, I'm mildly autistic,
Oh,
and
okay.
like I was on the spectrum. I was on the spectrum as a kid, and I never told any of my friends really that until I was
You were
older.
comfortable?
But yeah, that's why I was always a little weird. I was a little always. People used to tell me, "There's something off about you," and yeah, that's what was it. I was autistic. Like
Well,
I am
I
autistic. So I have like weird functions sometimes, and a lot of times like social
yeah.
cues, like I won't catch on.
Nah, I hear you, man. That's okay. There ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I know one of my best friends is definitely on the spectrum. Bird. Everyone knows Bird. That's my guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, but Kendrick Lamar has grew
I
up
did
with
not know
Asperger's,
that.
and that nigga's a
Yeah,
genius.
Black Line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What did he say? But a picture of Biden? Who got a picture of Biden? I don't know.
Somebody's yelling "fuck Trump." There's a
Uh,
song right now.
I don't even. Oh wait, but someone LJ commented, but a picture of Biden. I don't know where he's saying that from. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, I wanted to ask you. You have
What? Who
any
got a picture of Biden?
new music coming out?
Actually, I do. I have an EP coming out with DJ Gordo. It's gonna be like
Oh
five,
yeah, you
seven
told me about it.
songs. Um,
But yeah,
yeah, Didn't Believe, Red Flags, Gengar, X Henny.
Gengar, like the
Those are the four
Pokemon.
songs that I have
Oh
so
no.
far right now. Like yeah, like the
Yeah, that's what.
Pokemon.
Word.
I have a song. Yeah, bro. That song is only performed at open mics, so you only get to hear those songs if like you
Oh
come to
word.
live and like come see me and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shit. One of these days, I'll have babysitters, but I have another kid coming soon, so it's gonna be hard to get a babysitter with a newborn. But it's possible. I have to
Right.
get him
Feel
out.
you.
I have to get out.
Hey, we got the live stream. I mean, That shit's up
Oh,
right
where?
now.
That's what they're doing now there too? They got a camera and they live stream it?
Yeah, they got the live stream and everything. Yo, we got pay-per-view set up
Oh,
here, bro.
what?
Like when we have events that are actually like
Mm-hmm.
paid events, like we got it pay-per-view that people can pay online
Damn,
to see it.
I gotta somewhat interview the owner or something to get like more eyes there, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's Paulie. It's my boy Paulie. Like my brother fucking Paulie. He's the one who puts on so much media. His company will do it
Oh
all for
wow.
you without you having to lift a
Wow.
finger.
Yeah, I know straight up. I remember Team Sal was saying that like everyone in Scranton's kind of like looking for a new cameraman right now, looking for a new person to do their videos. I mean, I know it's a different wave, but I'm just saying they're all. It's kind of like I guess the last guy, Lux. I guess he got canceled. I don't know. I don't really know the
What happened
politics of the street.
with Three False Prophets? I know that
Mm,
Adam was out there
I
doing
don't
his
know. The
thing.
last person.
He was shooting with Sour
Oh,
City in them.
word. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, my bad. Shout out to Sour
Yeah,
City too,
facts.
bro. Like he's another one putting on for the city. Him and Ross Stacks, like you know that shit really crazy. My song top of the list. I got with Ross Stacks. But yeah, bro, they doing their thing. Like, and the thing is, like, I appreciate everyone's music and everyone's style. Like,
Facts.
and there's even been people that have asked me to come on to their songs, and I'm just like, bro, I don't talk about violence. I don't condone gun use in my songs and like shit like that. I'm basically drug use and my past and emotion.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. You know your lane. That's that. If that's what you want, the message you want to put out, then that's the message
Oh
you
yeah,
want to put
bro.
out, bro.
Yeah, bro. I
There ain't
like.
nothing wrong with it.
I mean, the thing is that like you know, if somebody brings it to our doorstep,
Yeah, it's different. You gotta
obviously we
defend
will
yourself.
we will handle it accordingly. We will handle that
Facts.
shit
Oh yeah.
accordingly. But I don't wanna ever go to another city and have like people try to check me on some dumb shit like, oh, your songs are so hard, you talking
What
like
up,
hard,
killer?
like well show that shit, what's up, like yeah, nah, ain't none of that. Like it's just I'm just
Yeah,
trying to chill.
facts.
I just want good vibes
I
everywhere
feel
I
that.
go. I want to go to LA and not have to check
I
in. Like
don't know. The politics
you
there are a
feel
little
me?
crazy. I mean, you shouldn't have to because that's not the message you're putting out there. Like Drake don't have to check in,
That's
but
that's what I'm saying.
they
That's where I
try
want to
to.
be. I want to be an artist who could touch the world without having to have a certain classification to him.
Facts.
So if I throw out a rock song one day, people aren't going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? They're going to be like, oh, we already know
That's
that's
his
Frequency.
wave.
Like that's just his wild ass
Facts. What up,
style.
Cuzzo? What up, Killer? Um, yeah,
Killer
he's
Quest is
watching. He
on.
dropped a whole bunch of hundreds.
Hey, Killer Quest. Yo, shout out to 99.5. They got the radio.
App.
Also, you can set up through their app and actually go get interviewed. Like set that shit
Yeah,
up with them.
facts. Actually, let me
Hey, what's
say,
up?
everyone like and share
Set
this
that
if you
up.
can.
Set that up,
My
Vic.
bad.
Vic, you should definitely set up
I
something
did
with
already
Killer.
do. I
And hop
interviewed
on
him
the
already.
radio, bro. No, I'm saying he
Oh,
interviewed you
oh,
on the
word. I didn't
radio,
even think of that.
like blast your music, yeah. Because at the end of the day, when you interview him, he's touching your fan base.
Facts.
But now when he interviews you,
That's
you
a
touching his
fact.
fan base.
And someone said,
That's all it is, bro. It's all equal
facts. Il
growth.
Ray said I should interview Paulie.
Oh, yo, yeah. Paulie's pretty fucking
You
crazy.
talking about the one I met that came with
Like,
you? That Paul? Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Yeah, he's cool
That Paul.
people. But
He is.
his what would I say it? His voice, his crazy rock voice, his screamo voice is something you're not
Yeah, screamo.
you wouldn't think was gonna come out of him when he does it. You're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, nah. He's a humble dude, and then he yells, and you're like, hold up, bro. You got a lot of anger,
Yo,
don't
bro.
you? Like,
I watched a video on his story of him performing. I was like, oh my god, because he told me about it when he was here. He was like, yo, bro, I do screamo and stuff like and I was like, oh, I got a boy that be doing that too, my boy Cutney, and da da da, and he was like, yeah, bro, I do that, and I do it here and there, but like we're focused on this at that time, but one day we'll start performing. I'll be performing too, and Lord behold, I
yeah,
seen it.
yeah, bro. He already got five
That's
songs.
what's up.
Like I pushed him when I first met him. He didn't think he was gonna ever gonna do music again. He just thought he was gonna be a cameraman. And I was like, wait, you used to do music in high school? Start that
For
shit
real.
again. So you feel me? There's not just him. Like I mean, my girl right now just started her own business, like Madam Sparkles, like designs by Madam Sparkles. Like I love pushing people,
Facts, bro.
bro, so that they can,
Grow.
like, it's sad for someone to die. It's sad for someone to die without seeing
I
their
know,
full
right?
potential achieved.
Horrible.
Let's just put it that way. So that's all I want to see. I want to see people living their best life. And I don't want to do it for the fact that it's like I want recognition.
Yeah.
Like if you get it and you got it,
Facts.
shine. I just love to see you shine. You don't need to do anything for me.
Exactly.
You doing for me what I needed
Just the
you to
fact
do.
that
I
you're
needed you to
achieving is
shine.
making me feel good about life right now.
Big
Yeah, that's like
facts.
half the point of this. You know what
Big
I mean? That's
facts.
definitely part of the mindset of 570 Live. You know what I mean? I just want to help people out in the area. I want to bring another light on the musicians because it feels like it can get stale at times where we ain't got something constantly going on, so it seems like it's kind of like dying. Not, I don't know how to explain, but you know what I mean. It's like we need a
Yeah.
different energy out here to push us as well because if we keep growing together, bro, the sky's the limit. Let me see.
Like how you said, bro, like they put more juice in your back,
Facts.
like you sitting there dead ass feeling like you need to release some more tracks. And it's the truth. Like we all need to pump each other up like that, like on some real shit. There's not a reason that you can't hear somebody set and show
Exactly.
love.
And like
Like
you
you feel me?
said,
Like if you
there's
if you
what? Let me think. What is there? 20.
like nine
Yeah, yeah,
billion
my bad.
people.
9 billion. What the hell am I saying? 20. 9 billion people in this whole world. Probably going to be like 11 by the end of next year. You know what I mean? There's that
Yeah.
much people in this world. So that means that we have enough people that we all could share fans. Or I could bump somebody or I could promote somebody on mine that could like us both, bro. Like what? Why do they have to only like one of us?
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Like, nah, bro, you can't like that other rapper because he lives by me and I want to be the best rapper over here.
Bro, my Instagram on some real shit, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. My Instagram started growing last year when I started traveling and meeting
Oh
people
yeah,
outside of the
facts.
state. People outside of Scranton were showing me more love than people in
Yeah, I
Scranton.
know that
Like
feeling.
they was like, "Oh shit, like let's go." And then like there's this one El Caltivo baby they call him. El Caltivo baby, he's a Spanish
Yeah.
rapper up in New York. Um Eliezer, he's actually growing out there, bro. He got like
Oh
30K
damn.
followers. He actually be posting my shit. And I'm like, what? Like he be getting me
Bro.
followers. And I'm just like, yo, this is wild. Like I'll go in my Instagram and it'll be like, you got 20 new followers one day, and another day it's like you got 30 new
That's what's
followers. And I'm
up.
just like, I didn't even do nothing. Like
I just
it's
offered
them sharing
friendship
my
and talking
reels,
to him and he looked out.
bro. It's well, I told people that the showcase events that Coast to
Mhm.
Coast Live has, a lot of people don't want to take that chance because they're like, oh, it's all rigged. They pick their own people, this and that. Bro, you can't even say that. I came from the East Coast and went to Las Vegas and made it my stomping grounds. I won third place, like in the
Yeah,
West
for
Coast.
real. No one
I
even
wasn't
knows who
supposed to do
you
that.
are and you're just some
That's what I'm
fresh
saying. I
face.
wasn't I wasn't supposed to do that.
For real.
And all those rappers, they didn't take it some type of way. Nobody felt any type of way for the top 5 slots who got prizes. Everybody still connected, networked, and I was on stage yelling that, make sure you pull out your phone and add the rapper next to you, and he could add you back because your net worth
Exactly.
is as good as your network.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's a
it.
fact. Man.
And I will always like show love, man. I'm gonna be posting this on my Instagram and showing it to more people.
Hell
So
yeah.
maybe soon you might get some rappers from New York that'll be hitting you up like, yo, what's up? Let me get on
Hell
that
yeah.
that
I got someone
podcast.
from Canada who hit me up who wants to come on.
That's what I'm saying.
But
See?
yeah, when I moved to Florida, bro, that's when I kind of, what you were just talking about, that's when I started realizing like this area got like a dark cloud or something over it where people just don't want to see the next person achieve something. But it's getting better. But like when I was in Florida, I really met some people that really like supported me in every single shape, way, or form, anything I did. And I didn't even make a song while I lived out there. And like a lot of people were out there listening to my music. You know what I'm saying? So that just
Facts.
shows you. But
Good shit. Yeah, bro. I still got fans that be hitting me up from Vegas that be like, yo, when are you coming out with new music? I still see the same 9 songs online. and I'm just like, it's coming
They're pushing you.
soon.
They're like, come on, bro, we need that.
I feel like Lil Wayne with the
Right?
Carter Ford.
I appreciate you coming on, bro, for real. I really do.
I appreciate you, bro. I seriously fucking love the show. I can't wait to see it grow. Damn,
I
we
know.
already
I
been on
just
for a
peeped
whole
it. That's why I was like,
hour.
oh, damn. What was I going to say? Yo, my.
Like, let me shut this nigga
Nah, it's
Danny
not
up.
even that. My kids just go to bed soon, so I have to get in there to help that. What up, Bird? But yeah,
Nah, that's what's up. That's beautiful. I'm glad you
yeah,
got a
bro.
family,
And I
man.
got
That's
another on the
beautiful.
way, bro. But
Bless you, man. Bless your heart.
yeah,
Bless
man.
theirs.
Hopefully they become sports players and not rappers or musicians. I love music, but I'd rather just them go to sports. Go do sports, bro.
Yo, music is
Yeah,
so hard.
bro. Especially now, bro. But what was I gonna say? Mm. Damn. What was my thought? I had a thought. It was definitely something about the show and about you coming. Oh yeah. My goal is to get a storefront, bro. Like I'm trying to get a storefront where I have like 3 rooms, like a studio. I could hire an engineer to work in the studio, and then I'm gonna have a green room where like you could take pictures, like if kids want senior pictures or rappers want like a picture for their album, and then like a third room where it's just like a wooden floor with a table with mics on it with a camera, so I could just do my podcast in there. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? That's like my goal.
bro, bro. You're naming exactly what we
I
have
know, right?
here. Why don't you come fuck with us? Why don't you could actually like start fucking promoting through here, and if you do your podcast here on the stage, we'll promote it through the Keystone Live. My nigga, you can have your podcast on pay-per-view next week.
That's true, but I mean, what would I have to pay to do all that?
Not a damn thing. Just it's
Oh,
extended
really?
hands. It's love. It's love, man. Support and
Well,
we
shit.
support.
We're gonna have to talk more about this because I got a
On
deal
some real
somewhere
shit,
else for
support and
that.
we support.
But they were like, "Oh, you got to rent it out." And I'm like, "Bro, that makes no sense for me. Why would I pay if I just bought all the equipment to shoot it? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Why would that make any sense for me? But if I can go somewhere else, bring my equipment and set up there, that's a whole different story. And I'm not paying, and we're just networking together. That's a whole different story.
That's what it is, bro. We literally that's how we grew. The Keystone stage grew since last summer because of just like word of
That's how
mouth
it gotta
networking,
be.
and we dead ass just we integrated with people. Like, all right, I wanted to put
Hmm.
on a show here for 420, and I didn't have to pay shit. We just split the door.
That's fire.
Like they were like, all right, if you could promote it, you could bring the people. If you could make a show happen and you set
Hmm.
it all up, we'll just split the door. You ain't got to give us nothing up front.
Damn, that's what's up.
Like, bro, so if you wanna, I know your ass got fans, bro. So if you wanna come here one day and be like, yo, let me get this day, let me set up a
Yeah,
show, let me start promoting on my podcast and have you guys promote it on your
exactly.
website, and we'll split the door, bro. You could just do that tomorrow.
Word. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to talk about that. My birthday is coming up soon, so that would be a dope place to.
A birthday bash.
Exactly.
Matter of fact,
June
when's your birthday?
24th.
June 24th. All right, I'm gonna
Alright,
talk to
bet.
them. Like as soon as we get off this podcast, I'm gonna ask them about June 24th and see if it's open and make them check the calendar. And if it is, I'm gonna send your ass a
Alright,
thumbs
bet.
up. So that way there's no
Alright,
excuses.
bet. But yeah, man.
I want to see
I
you
do
do it,
too.
bro.
Maybe we can get
I want to see everybody. Hey, imagine pulling BJ out of retirement for a
bro.
show.
We were
What the
talking about
fuck?
that. Me and Killer Quest were talking about DJ Killer Quest. We're talking about throwing a show with all like the old people that we all know and bringing them together and doing like a cipher for the show and recording the cipher. You know what I mean? It could be pre-written. It ain't got to be freestyle. We're just trying to do like a cipher thing. And I was like, oh, my birthday, So maybe we could bring both ideas together and shoot it there. Have him as the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
That'll
How
be
crack
up.
would that be, bro?
Bro, I'm
That's a
down with
great
that.
idea, man.
I'm
Seems
down
like it
with that.
just
Like,
seems like it's meant to be. But yeah, everybody,
I'm telling you, bro, we'll help it. We'll help it.
I appreciate everyone for watching, just like those people in the background.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone had a fucking
Yeah, for
awesome
real.
day. And like it's gonna end it off nicely. If you smoke, go smoke. If you drink, go drink. If you just meditate and need a shower, do that too.
Amen to
Like,
that. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to another episode of 570 Live. episode 16. I'm still kind of forgetting if it is 16 or 15, but we'll see.
Hey,
I
let's get it.
y'all.
I hope it's 15.
I
just
know, right? Just
shirt.
because Vince Carter. Shout out to the Raptors, bro. All right, bro. I'll talk to you in a little bit, all right?
You
too,
be safe.
bro. Much love. Peace.